We finally got confirmation. The rumors are true. Modern Warfare 4, let's go. Wow, look at my cat on the floor. She's a little loaf of bread. We have so much to talk about. We just had a creator call and I took so many notes. This is just page 1. We got page 2 and 3. We even got page 4. I've never taken so many notes in my life. Anyways, let's play some Modern Warfare 2019 and talk about Modern Warfare 4. Hey y'all, it's Butters. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day full of positivity and happiness as always. Hee. And for today's video, man, that's all I gotta say. I don't think I have frantically written so much in a very long time. I also have something in my eye. While I get what's in my eye, quick word from our sponsor, and I'll be right back. Hello friends, before we get into the video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for today, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile provides unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. And I know what you're thinking, that's a big change, isn't it? No. You can keep your phone number and your contacts. You can even bring your own unlocked phone if you want to, or you can shop the latest phones with Mint. Totally your choice. You don't even have to go into a store to shop your options. No salespeople, a wireless shopping experience. Incredible. And you can also bulk buy months up front. The more months you buy up front, the more you save. You can do a 3-month, 6-month, 12-month. Once again, your choice. Mint Mobile is all about the premium service without the hidden fees, the nonsense, or the inflated prices. Stop overpaying for wireless just because that's how it's always been. With premium plans starting at $15 per month, Mint helps you break that traditional wireless cycle. Check it out for yourself at the link down in the description below. You can also scan the QR code you see on the screen here. I want to pick here, this side today. Right here. QR code. And thank you so much Mint Mobile for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Okay, I think I got what's in my eye. Maybe not. We'll see with the gameplay. But we gotta get into these notes. We have a lot to talk about. And a camo to grind here on Modern Warfare 2019. What? Every single year I get so excited for the new Call of Duty. I feel like a kid in a candy store. Here are back on Modern Warfare 2019. I picked this operator because you'll never guess why. It's because his jacket is yellow, and I figured it would be very appropriate for the Modern Warfare 4 discussion today. He's got bangs like I do. And you can't miss them, they're right there. We're gonna hop into some free-for-all and just snipe. Wow. Super quick, I do wanna show I have gold camo because yellow. I'm very yellow themed today. This should be set up for quick scoping, and we are gonna be going for Obsidian. We have 79 out of 125 games where we get the 15 kills, so we're gonna do that today. Well, not all of it, but some of it while we talk about Modern Warfare 4. I swear we're talking about this, hang on. Let's play the game, free-for-all, wow. Thank you. I don't know what order to go in for my notes because I don't know if you can tell, but on the first page, you know, things look pretty normal. And then the next 2 pages, they become extremely sporadic. I even drew a little picture down here. What the heck is that? What is that? It's a little stick figure. How good are my notes if I don't know what I was doing, right? The little stick figure guy. Oh, I also got kicked out of the call. There was a creator call. Well, I didn't get kicked out of the call. I kicked myself out. Dude, am I okay? Focus, focus. Modern Warfare 4. It's officially been confirmed. The color is yellow, which I'm so stoked about. I mean, obviously my favorite color. Why is sensitivity so high? Nice try. It feels so good to play this game, makes me excited for Modern Warfare 4. A couple of general notes that I got at the beginning of this call. DMZ is coming. DMZ is confirmed. It is coming back from Modern Warfare 2 2022, and I am so happy for y'all. I know the popularity of DMZ was high. People just wish that they did more with it, and I understand that. It's crazy having to use dead silence in this game. Good news is in Modern Warfare 4, Ninja is going to be a perk. Will that mean silent footsteps? Will that mean quieter footsteps? We will find out, but I think it means silent. Okay. DMZ, honestly, not so much my thing, but y'all know I'm not really big on extraction shooters. So, you know, all good. At the beginning of the presentation, I noticed that there is a lot of inclusion of Korean culture, which obviously is really gonna play into the story of Modern Warfare 4. And I'm very, very excited about it. Though I will say, and I'm gonna get a little angry for a second, during the presentation, they said, a person just exploded in front of me, it's funny. During the presentation before they were presenting the campaign, as a campaign nerd, I already know the story, but a lot of people don't. So they said, hey, let's recap the story. And I had to watch my favorite character in all of Call of Duty die again, okay? Sorry if it's been spoiled for you, I won't say who it is, but I think y'all know. Couldn't believe it was the first thing I had to witness when I was in that call. Anyways, let's talk campaign. The story is gonna be based on a war between North and South Korea that threatens to destroy the world. I'm so with it, that sounds sick. I can't see nothing. Oh my gosh. Brings up a concern for me when it comes to multiplayer on Modern Warfare 4, but we'll talk about it. I gotta get my kills up. One of the first missions is the teaser that a lot of y'all saw with the American and the South Korean soldiers going into a store. That was really cool footage. I enjoyed that. Very, I don't say different to COD. Just a unique teaser. Oh my gosh, that's a launcher. I have to get 3 more kills really quick. No, I need 2 more kills. No! Defeat, it's fine. I got 13 freaking kills. I gotta play TDM, but I want to anyways. I know not a lot of people are big into campaign. They spoiled something in the campaign. I know something that happens in the second mission. I don't want to tell you all. Dude, I know that not as many people are campaign fanatics like I am. Hello, cat. Do you want to be on camera? Very good. Yeah, good job. But during the presentation, they decided to say, hey, this happens in the second mission. And I just wasn't ready at all. And it happens to a long-standing character in the COD franchise, so hey. I mean, I'm sure it helps kick off the events of the campaign, but really, did we have to know before we play the campaign? I would have loved to have experienced that twist. If you want to call it a twist, I guess it's not really a twist. Either way, it's like being told the big twist that happens in the beginning of a movie. Like, it would have been cool to experience it, but also it does help you understand the rest of the movie, so it's not the end of the world, but like, would have loved to have, you know, not known. A couple other things, Valeria returns, loved her, and so did the Call of Duty community. Good for y'all. Y'all got good taste. You die so fast. I get it. The third mission seems to be of a North Korean perspective. I'm fascinated, truly. And the locations in the campaign will consist of how did that miss? How did that miss? Missions in the campaign will include Paris, New York City, North Korea. There's gonna be a D-Day style mission. Sick. And they said price is basically comparable to a Jason Bourne, if you will. I don't know what that means. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. Is Jason Bourne a nice guy? I mean, Price is a nice guy, so I'm gonna say Jason Bourne's a nice guy. But in the trailer, Price and Ghost are having a face-off. Mom and Dad are fighting. There goes the cone. I need to get into a game that's not already— I just rage quit to the menu again. Oh my gosh, I did this in the last video. If I'm rage quitting Modern Warfare 2019, it's not looking very good for Modern Warfare 4, is it? While this is loading up, a quote in the first mission, who's that K-pop star? And it is the North Korean Supreme Leader on the TV. I don't know if anybody else laughed at that. That's not right. That's foul. No. I don't even know if I want to include that in the video, but man, I just said, and we had somebody saying going dark in Korean, stop it. Stop it. And it sounded so cool. Oh, and during our presentation, the screen froze on Price. If I can find the screen grab, I'll put it here on the screen. I wasn't mad about it. Nobody seemed to be mad. Everybody said that Price was aura farming, whatever that means. And Price and Ghost are enemies. I'm so confused. I'm terrified. I love both those characters, and I'm not gonna pick sides necessarily. However, I'm just not gonna pick sides. Anyways, let's talk multiplayer, because I know that's what most people are gonna be interested in. I get it. The wording they used for multiplayer was interesting. They said authentic, immersive, realistic, slick and sophisticated, but also gritty. Very Infinity Ward. I'm happy to quote, they did say, feel like a badass. Yay! I like that in my Call of Duty games. I like to feel cool. And it seems that on these maps it's going to be a bit more cinematic. Not that it's going to have destructible environments per se, I don't want to say that, but if you shoot a fire hydrant, it's going to potentially blow up. If you shoot a flower pot, it's going to explode and the flower's going to go like that. That's what they do. Stuff like that. I wouldn't say the environment is more interactive, but it seems to be more responsive. More cinematic is probably the word. I think this has to do with the shockwave mechanic. I wrote that down. I think that's what that is. I don't know. There's a new mantle. You guys remember in Modern Warfare 2 2022 where you were able to do pull-ups? Basically, imagine that pull-up mechanic where you're able to pull up, hold yourself up, and pistol at the same time. The movement seems to have been reworked. I do not believe that Omni movement is going to be in the game. Or if it is, it's not going to be what we know as Omni movement. Yeah! It's a really loud smash cut. For the movement, there seems to be two kinds of players, a more tactical and a fast and fluid player. And they're trying to find a common middle ground between the two so that those who like to kind of sit back and play the game like this guy right here, he'll stand more of a chance, while we still have players that can run around and zip around like so. The movement, they ran through this course, which is so interesting to me because it felt like a very gritty— I just ran in a circle. It felt like a very gritty Mirror's Edge. You know, when you can climb poles in Mirror's Edge. Well, I don't think a lot of y'all have played Mirror's Edge. If you haven't, you should. If you're looking for something to do, that's a great game. There's a mechanic where you can climb up poles and also slide down them, and it seems that you're able to do that in Modern Warfare 4 as well. Footsteps are so loud. It's ridiculous. We had somebody in the chat say, I'm ready to pole dance, so that's wonderful. I'm so glad that we're all going to be enjoying the game. We're going to be experiencing a show.
I'm not the enemy, you bastard.
I'm sorry, Price. You scared me. Wow, no, Modern Warfare 4, you might be, all right? Who knows? We're gonna find out. Yeah, it looked like a Spec Ops course that was very Mirror's Edge. And it really showcased the movement in the game, which looks very sleek. Headshot, thank you, wow. What in the sound wave was that? That was cool. Am I getting the hang of this? No. Feels like it's been years since I played this game. Oh no. Yay. I'm inside the building. I'm inside the building. I'm inside the building. I don't care if it makes sense. You can also slide into a ladder descent. Interesting. That was a scream and a half. Do I have my 15 kills? No, almost. One more. Yay! That should be 15. Definitely should count towards obsidian. Now this is what the picture I tried to draw, which doesn't really make sense, so I'll do my best to explain it. So field of view, always been a hot topic in regards to COD. I prefer to crank up my field of view as high as possible because I'm able to see everything around me better. It gives me more awareness. However, it's gonna make whatever's in front of me look smaller because a wider field of view. Damn. I just spawned. I'm trying to read my notes. While the smaller you have your field of view, you're able to see things up close way better. Basically, they're enhancing the FOV. So it's the best of both worlds. Victory! Yay! Basically, you're able to see more without sacrificing your view of what's in front of you. Cool, great. They're adjusting visual recoil? Is that visual recoil or is it bloom? I got the final kill, let's go. Yay. I've been seeing online they're gonna be adjusting bloom in general, but I don't know if is that the wording that I would use? Is that the mechanic? I'm not sure, and to be fair, there's a good reason why. I kicked myself out of the call at this very moment in time because I was trying to type into the game, you know, shout out the game devs because they're thinking of things that I never would have thought of, like the field of view. They mentioned a whole bunch of other things too, like the hip fire. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. This is concerning. If you are hip firing, the bullet is now going to go exactly where you want to. Wherever you are aiming, that's where it's going. But doesn't that defeat the point of ADSing, essentially? I mean, yeah, ADSing is going to increase your precision. You have more control, yes, but if you're going to build a hip fire build, you know, if it's going to be super accurate, I feel like that's going to be a problem. Is that going to be too OP? I don't know. What's that going to do for snipers? Will that make no scopes extremely accurate? I think what would be beneficial if this is going to be implemented into the game, maybe removing the hip fire crosshair. I think that might balance it out, maybe. And then it would give you an incentive to use lasers, right? I don't know how I feel about that one. That's the one thing I'm like, well, there's a couple of things that definitely made me go, huh? Like the Apex attachments. Why is there an underbarrel shotgun on a pistol? What? Did I just say that out loud? Oh my god. Why is there a shotgun underbarrel on a pistol? These Apex attachments, they're basically the last big attachment that you get when you fully level a gun. It does not occupy one of the 5 attachment slots, which by the way, it's gonna be 5 attachment slots, so it seems. I'm stuck. Everything happens so slow in this game. Ugh, I forget how slow it is. You guys shouldn't have let me get that. It took me 10 years to mantle that. How did you, we spawned here? What? Oh, that's awkward. See, if it's for Modern Warfare 4, I would have hit that perfectly. You see how there's a crosshair here when you're hip firing? Maybe removing that to balance out the accurate hip firing? Maybe I just gotta see it in practice. That's probably what it is. The UI is nice. A lot of yellows and a lot of blues and grays. Love that color combo, one of my favorites. It reminds me of a stormy day, and I like that. Any color combination to remind me of the weather. You gotta win that. Another Apex attachment that doesn't make sense to me. There's a strobe light. That doesn't seem right. There's a strobe light attachment, and I just don't think it's a good idea. I just don't. I think it's been in the game before. Apparently it's been in a COD game before. I don't know which one, but dude, I can't hear anything. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, but when I revisit it, I completely understand why people hate it. Yeah, here I said shotgun underbarrel on pistol, outrageous. Flashing attachment, strobe, no. Yeah, probably one of my least favorite things I saw in the presentation today. It is of concern. I'm down for Apex attachments. I think that's a very fun concept. And I'm down for things being not realistic. That's also cool. However, an underbarrel shotgun attachment on a pistol? You gotta be kidding me. A strobe light? A strobe light? Are we at a rave? Do I have all the sniper kills? Yeah, that'll do. Another bit of progress for Obsidian. Oh, this is cool. You can pick your operator per loadout. I like this concept a lot because I can assign a ghillie suit operator to a sniper, or I can assign maybe a rose skin to a more sneaky build. Something that blends in with the environment more. I like the concept a lot. And you can also assign kill streaks to your loadouts as well. So if I want to be a support player, I can just assign, you know, UAV, counter UAV, harp to a certain loadout. And if I want to be a slayer and demolish people, I missed that. Wait, did you hit that? How did you do that? How did you do that? Did he shoot me through the crate? Huh. And if I want to go for a high kill gameplay, I could put on, you know, chopper gunner, harp.
Allied white phosphorus inbound.
White phosphorus, yay. My favorite kill streak in this game. I can't see, that's so bright. Okay. The visibility. I can't see. I also hope that we get more ghillie suit operators in this game because we didn't have ghillie suit operators for a very long time. Victory! As for kill streaks, field upgrades, there is going to be a... I got a 2. I got a 3. Great. It's very anticlimactic. There seems to be a tiny helicopter that's used for spotting. If I saw that correctly, he was really cute. It was just a little guy. He went zoom and he was helping to spot people. I like that. Little guy. Big fan. Little guy, big fan. There seems to be a smoke wall tactical grenade or field upgrade where you basically deploy a smoke grenade that just goes and creates a wall of smoke. Very cool for if you need to make rotations, trying to block out snipers completely. I think it's a great concept. Everything that they were showing, I wrote down here at the bottom, it sounds like a Modern Warfare game, smiley face. So that's a good sign. Love that. Last page here, the nuke animation, stop it, stop it, stop it. So the nuke is returning, right? Cool, great. You call in the nuke. You basically also get exfilled when that happens. It's kind of like the Black Ops Cold War campaign where you have to choose between the two characters and you have to, you know, clip yourself onto a thing and you zippy out, you know what I'm talking about? And while the nuke is going off, objective player, your character flips off whoever is left on the map. That's so good. That's so incredible. Can you imagine the thumbnails? Can you imagine the confidence boost? Your character calls everybody #1 as they're being exfilled and dropping a nuke on your head. That's so sick. I think it's an incredible concept. 10 out of 10. Yes, yes, very good. I'm not a toxic person, obviously. I do not trash talk. I do not call people #1. However, that's such a good concept. I love it. You worked hard for it. So you know what? Flip off the lobby. Yeah! There's a gunfight 10v10. What? What? At that point, is it just search? I mean, no, because there's no bombs or anything, but, and you have dedicated classes, so I guess it is different. 10v10 gunfight? I don't want to play this map. I rage quit again! No! Oh my gosh, really, when you get that button combination down, it's hard to get it out of your system. Muscle memory is a foul beast. Okay, we're back. Get back in there. Drop Zone, also returning. Definitely reminds me of Modern Warfare 3 2011, but I will say, something else that reminds me of Modern Warfare 3 2011 is the graphics of this game. Everything seems so gray. They did present a bunch of map thumbnails and they were going through, you know, the list of maps that they have. And they all have really cool font and text on top of them that's very glowy, very personal. But the maps themselves did not seem very colorful, and I'm not saying that Infinity Ward games have always had colorful maps. However, it just seems more gray than usual. I feel like I had the same complaint back with Modern Warfare 3 2023. Maybe it's just a matter of actually playing the maps. I feel like the same thing happened with Modern Warfare 3 2023 when we got early access to that, or early look at it. I haven't played Modern Warfare 4, by the way. I should probably mention that. Modern Warfare, if you will. How did that not hit? That did. Man. And I got a dead slide. Bunch of map names that seem really cool. Silkworm, Transit, Lotus, Nautical, Sentinel, Munition, KNR, Korean Nuclear Reactor. Get me in there, that's sick. I love how there's so much paying homage to the nuclear reactors. I think that's great. There seems to be a focus on nuclear reactors in Modern Warfare 4, and I like that a lot. Especially considering, you know, with COD 4 and with it being an Infinity Ward game. I just think that's great. Really builds the lore of Infinity Ward. By the way, the studio heads, okay, did we see who the studio heads are? I just want to point out. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. First of all, it's Sergeant Griggs from COD 4, now that we're talking about COD 4. He also did the rap at the very end of the COD 4 campaign, in case you didn't know. And he also did a lot of work on the weapon animations for Modern Warfare 2019. And he did an interview about it, and he was so passionate. I'll put that clip back in now.
These, no one can touch these. Just the way that the gun kicks up and it comes back and then you rack it back again and you're back in action. Even the reload, I mean, you're next. It turns it over and then just bap, bap. It's so good.
It is just so exciting to see him as the studio head because you just know that the game is in good hands. You know that they're just passionate about it. I followed his game development journey for not too long, but long enough to go, yeah, he's a studio lead. I hope Wilson returns in Modern Warfare 4. I would be sad if he doesn't. Oh, it's an enemy Wilson. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it makes sense as to why he was highlighted through the map. Quit looking at my spawn. A couple other things here. Theater mode is gonna be returning. This game's launching on Switch too. How sick is that? I'll be so curious to see the COD fan base on Switch too. I think that's just awesome. The more people that can play COD, the better, in my opinion. They're gonna try and slow down the update requires restart stuff. No! It's a meme at this point, no! I mean, I get it, but still, no! There's gonna be slide canceling, there's gonna be red dots on the map. It is shaping up to look like a really good COD. To be fair, I have not played the game yet, so, you know, I'm gonna hold my tongue. Until then, you gotta win that. I know you got a dragon on, but still. Do I have 15 kills? One more. That should be it. Just in case. You gotta win that, dude. Deja vu. What do y'all think of all the Modern Warfare 4 news? Comment down below and let me know. Are y'all excited? Are you skeptical? Are you done with COD? I'd be surprised, because if you are done with COD, I don't know why you'd be watching my channel, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. I love COD. I want to see it succeed. I love me some Call of Duty. I'll be curious to see what DMZ brings to the table, because I'm not a DMZ person at all, truthfully. I just want to be friends with everybody, therefore that game mode is not for me. Defeat, and that's okay because I got all of my kills from my obsidian. I'll be curious to see if DMZ brings in a whole bunch of new players. Like people who aren't necessarily Call of Duty players. I still have something in my eye. I'm gonna lose it. How's the progress on obsidian? Hey, we have gotten, I think, 3 this video. This is good. Yay, this is very good. And believe it or not, that is all my notes, which I took a lot of notes. And I love that they get more and more sporadic over time, just like all caps, and I could hardly read any of it. I drew a little picture. Hey, I'm serious about my Call of Duty. I'm excited for Modern Warfare 4. I mean, I'm always excited for the new Call of Duty, but I like this one. I think it has a lot of potential. I think with Modern Warfare 2, I know that a lot of people did not like that game. I think that the movement and the gameplay style of that game wasn't compatible for a lot of Call of Duty players, and I think Infinity Ward learned. I still enjoyed it, however, I know a lot of people didn't. And to me, the gameplay that I saw did not seem like Modern Warfare 2 2022. I know that is a huge concern for people. It does not seem like that to me at all. Actually, they use the same hit marker sound effect for either this game or for Modern Warfare 2 2022. It's either one of those. But like I said, I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know. You can take my opinion with a grain of salt. I think that's all I've got for today's video. And also thank you so much, Mint Mobile, for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. And I am going to go ahead and go and get whatever this is out of my eyeball. Anyways, like, comment, fade, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The most wonderful time of the year. New Call of Duty. I'm excited this one is themed around the color yellow because obviously I like the color yellow. I mean, come on. Come on. And I'm NoisyButters. Like, butter, yellow, come on. Yellow. The color of sunshine. My favorite. Okay, bye. Bye.